Guard for a total of more than 26 years. During his service, he received 27 awards. Among them are a Vietnam Service Medal with 2 Bronze Stars, Republic of Vietnam Gallantry Cross, Meritorious Service Medal, 2 Army Commendation Medals, and 5 Achievement Medals, a Global War on Terrorism Service Medal, Iraq Campaign Medal, and a Combat Infantry Badge. He is a life member of the VFW, a member of Milford's own American Legion, and also the Huron Valley AMVETS. He and his family have lived in the Milford community for more than 30 years, and Oakland County is his entire life. He is a freshman of the U.S. House of Representatives. He's co-sponsored the Stolen Valor Act and several other bills that deal with helping veterans. Ladies and gentlemen, I would ask your round of applause to welcome Army veteran, Sergeant First Class Kerry Bentivolio, retired, United States Army.
Microphone.
I'm talking softly. LDR SHIP. For you soldiers, it's Lima Delta Romeo. Sierra Hotel India Papa. It stands for loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, and personal courage. At various degrees, these are the attributes and values of our soldiers, sailors, airmen and women, and our Marines. As we remember the sacrifices our veterans made to keep our nation free and prosperous, I thank you for the opportunity to speak with you this Memorial Day. I would like to spend a few short minutes telling you about the neighborhood where I grew up. My grandfather served in World War I. My father and uncle served in the armed services in the 1940s. Across the street from where I lived was a sailor and a veteran of World War II whose aircraft carrier was hit by a kamikaze. Across the street, another neighbor, Charles Parker Sr. As a Marine, he received the Purple Heart on Iwo Jima. His son, my best friend, Charles Parker Jr., his name is inscribed on the Vietnam War Memorial not far from my office in Washington. Down the street, a few houses, was someone, I forgot his name, but I remember he served in the Korean War. His daughter, Cookie, gave me my first kiss. Not far down the street lived another veteran who served on a destroyer in the Navy. And there are 2 men across the street from him who served in General Patton's 3rd Army when they relieved the 101st Airborne at Bastow. I can still see their faces. Their examples of service played a crucial role in why I served in the armed forces. From my childhood memory, I remember a famous president, also a World War II veteran sailor, who said, "Ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country." But I think our understanding, or at least my understanding of service, could be best summed up by the message in the movie Saving Private Ryan. Perhaps some of you have seen it? Anybody? Great. If you haven't, and for some of you who have, I offer this reminder. The movie opens with a scene of an elderly man walking through the cemetery off the beaches at Normandy. His family is quietly following behind him. The American flag blows brightly in the wind overhead. The scene then shifts to a landing craft heading for the beaches of Normandy on D-Day, June 6th. Tom Hanks plays the part of Captain Miller, 2nd Rangers. As the landing craft hits the beach, the soldiers quickly experience the horrors of battle. Many of Captain Miller's soldiers are killed and wounded in the scenes that follow. But after securing the beachhead, Captain Miller receives new orders. His new mission is to locate and bring home a Private Ryan, played by Matt Damon, who parachuted somewhere behind enemy lines with the 101st Airborne. Ryan's 3 brothers were recently killed within weeks of each other, including one on the beach in Normandy. The Army thinks no family should lose 4 sons to war. With a small contingent of soldiers under his command, Captain Miller sets off to locate and bring home Private Ryan. Over the course of a few days looking for the young soldier, Captain Miller's small group takes several losses. Eventually, they find young Private Ryan in a small village in France. But after hearing the sad news about his brothers, decide to stay and fight alongside his brothers in arms as they defend a small bridge in the French village. During the ensuing battle, most of Miller's soldiers are killed. Only 2 remain. Captain Miller receives a mortal wound and sits gasping, his back against a motorcycle. He looks up at young Private Ryan with his last breath, says, "Earn this. Earn this." The scene changes to a close-up of Matt Damon. His face changes from a young Ryan to the older man we met at the beginning of the movie. He's overlooking a gravestone that reads, "Captain Miller, 2nd Ranger." Old Ryan falls to his knees in front of the gravestone and says, "Not a day goes by that I don't remember what you all did for me. I tried to live my life the best that I could. I hope that was enough. I hope that, at least in your eyes, I've earned what all of you have done for me." Let me tell you something. For me, every day is Memorial Day. Not a day goes by that I don't remember what the fathers of my childhood friends and playmates did for us to protect the American dream. No matter where your family hails from, no matter what your background is, as citizens of this great nation, we must never let it be said that we've forgotten what our forefathers did for us. While their names may wither from our memory, their spirit and sacrifice will be long remembered. To all my brothers and sisters who have fallen, and those with us here today, thank you for your loyalty and duty to our country. You have forever our respect. For your selfless service, for your honor, for your integrity, and especially for your personal courage in the defense of this great nation. May we continue to be the home of the brave and land of the free. God bless our veterans. God bless America. Thank you.